so slow. Making love to the beat, girl, it sounds so slow. I'm in fuck with a G, girl, you already know.
What is good, my people? Shit, let me turn this up a little bit. What's good, my people? Yes, we're here to talk about this boxing thing one more time again. It's been a few things going on in the boxing world I would like to talk about today, this evening. Man, I think it's a lot of complaining going on right now. It's been a lot of complaining going on in boxing, but when I started talking about boxing years ago on YouTube, it wasn't as bad as it is now. Like over the years, it just got worse and worse, and the shit just began to spread like a lung disease. Everybody talk the same way. It sounds like people don't like the sport. Like I used to ask people that randomly, like, what do you watch boxing for? When they sound so upset, so angry. I think the fights that's coming up is all right. It's the best that we can do right now. You see, people are having nowhere to run, nowhere to go, but up. Eventually, we're gonna see these fights. We just takes a little patience, just a little patience. That's all we're asking for is a little patience. Everybody's so fucking upset. Let me get through the roll call real quick. Salute to you all things. What is good with you? AMCFSG is in the building. What's popping with you, sir? Salute to you, Cuzzo. Just Do Boxing is in the building, man. We're about to. We're about to cook. Salute to you, Big Mike Biggs. Boxing is in the building. What is good with you? Boxing and barbecue. What is good? Salute to you, sir. Salute to you, Jarrell. Yeah, we finna get it. Salute to you, Zach B. What's popping? Shalom, what is good with you? What's popping, Queen? Shawan Allah, what's popping with you, Queen? Hope you're doing well. Gravy Davy, what is popping? What's good with you, King? Hope all is well with you. CB Sports TV, what's good with you? Been a minute, hope all is well. Salute to you, Darius the Great. What is good? I'm glad to see you up in this thing today. All right, look. I just want to get this off the screen. I just want to say that I always felt that, people like being negative when they don't get what they want. It's just it's natural, you know what I'm saying? You negative when you don't get hell, you know what I'm saying? When I'm driving, I stop at too many stop signs. I'd be like, damn, I'm getting every red light. So I understand. Everybody does it. It's natural. It's natural, but I'm saying it's a lot of sports out here. People be lying on purpose just because they don't like a fighter because of one incident. Because they didn't fight a fighter at a specific time, or they haven't fought a fighter yet. It's always something real small. It's always one thing or something surrounding one fighter. It's cool. Everybody has their opinion. Everybody can say what they want, but damn it, it really gets tiring just to hear everybody down everything all the time. Like, damn. I haven't been through one whole week of boxing when haven't heard somebody complain about something that shouldn't be complaining about. The shit is real tiring, man. Sounds like they hate the sport every day. All I hear is hate from the fans that they say they love it, right? And half the content creators spread the hate. It's sad. It's like, and it goes like a disease, Zach B. It go around like a disease. In my honest opinion, when it comes to a lot of fighters, matter of fact, let me say it like this. When fighters start out as amateurs, or I would say prospects, they turn pro and they be prospects. How much hate can you give a prospect that has less than 10 fights? Now, I understand the hate, like, for instance, the hate we had for Lomachenko when he had less than 10 fights, it came from what other people said about him. Not necessarily what he was saying, but the things that other people were saying about him made us hate him. I was one of them people too, because when he eventually did talk, he was saying bad things about my favorite fighter. But I understood where it came from. You look at it vice versa. You look at a fighter with 20 fights or more, and you criticize a lot. If that fighter is really undefeated, and you have a lot of criticism towards that fighter, you can just really stop talking. It's one fighter. It's one fighter, yo. I've been saying for the longest, Tank don't need y'all. When it comes to all the haters and the stuff that people say about him, Tank don't need y'all. It's not needed. He's not the type of fighter that needs hate so he can be relevant. He's not one of those. Tank is always relevant, even when he's not doing nothing. Now, people really haven't been putting two and two together, but a lot of stuff that Brian Norman Jr. has been saying, all the stuff that he's been saying about Boots, and the stuff and the way I've heard people talk about Boots, Jerron Boots Ennis, it shines light on Gervonta Davis without him even doing anything. Let me explain for the people that is probably lost right now. I didn't know who Brian Norman Jr. was, and a lot of people can be honest because I was there. They didn't know who he was until he came out and his people and trainer and his pops came out talking about how he beat up Gervonta Davis in sparring. That's how he got out there. That's how his name got out there. Not to say nobody knew who he was, but majority of the people that know who he is and fans of Brian Norman Jr. did not know who he was until he sparred Tank and then said he beat him up. Okay? He went on multiple platforms saying that shit. He was eventually honest and said that he is slick enough because he did catch me. He said that eventually. His father said when we went to the gym and I seen Tank, I looked at my son and said, if you don't beat this little ass, I'm going to beat your ass. That's what he said to the interviewer on YouTube, okay? That's what he said. Now, all of us knowing that he's a welterweight and also us knowing that at the time Tank was fighting at 130 pounds, I didn't look at it as like it made me look bad at Brandon Norman Jr. because of that. Like, you're gonna boast and step out on the platform as a pro with 20-some fights talking about how you beat up somebody that fight at 130. And it's not like either one of them was in shape. You feel me? Like, he was over 150 pounds when he sparred Tank. Like, the shit is just different. He also said when he sparred Boots, he said Boots got the best of him the first time, but the second time, it was like he really didn't feel no punches like that. He said when he sparred Tank, it's like Tank hit to punch through you. Like, Tank hit harder than Boots. That's what he said. He said Tank hits harder than Boots. And the way his father is talking about his son, and the way his father and his son talked about Tank, man, just shines a light just bigger on Tank and who he is and his ability. We talking about practice. They came out talking about practice. Tank different, man. There's somebody that was talking about Tank bad. Both of them. I think Pop still talk about Tank bad. But you telling me that you didn't do much to Tank for real? You beat his ass and didn't drop him, didn't do much. Like that whole beat his ass shit was just, because it's cool to hate on Tank. The negativity sells, you know what I'm saying? For a fighter to be fighting for a very long time, though, they should already showed you who they are in the ring, their abilities, at least half of what they can bring to the table. Tank have shown that. A lot of fighters have. Shit is just different, man. I just want everybody to just enjoy the sport. It's so many, like, how, basketball has as many teams, football has as many teams. It's so many different boxers. Like, we have more to choose from than any sport. Be slammed, pissed off, and mad about one fight not happening. Mad at one fighter. Shit is crazy to a degree where it feel like your whole channel's based around hating. Shit is crazy as a motherfucker, bro. I want to come out though. I want to start. I want to start this live. With Devin Haney, man. I really want to ask this question. I asked it a couple times. I want to know why did Devin drop that WBC title? I asked this question a bunch of times. Nobody really gave me an answer. I want to know why did Devin, in y'all opinion, why did Devin Haney drop the WBC title at 140 pounds? Salute to you, Thrill Hill. What is good with you? What's popping? Salute to you, Jose Diaz. They got to beat Tank in the ring. The ring doesn't lie, man. You got to beat him at his weight. People mad about it. People been mad that Tank been trying to get people in the ring to fight him at his weight for a very long time. They've been mad that he don't move up. They've been mad that he don't care. Mad that he cares about, being weight bullied. They be mad that he put a hydration clause on it. Like, bro, I can see if Tank was a big guy and was doing all this stuff, maybe you can look at it a certain type of way, but he's not a big guy. Canelo does the same shit. Nobody really bats an eye. You know what I'm saying? But why did Devin Haney drop the WBC title? I know a lot of people think different things because I see what they're saying in their lives. I honestly think, man, it's hard to really put your finger on why he dropped it. It really looks like he just dropped it because he didn't want to fight Sandor Martin. Because did he drop it because of his pride? We already know that he thought he was getting more money than he was supposed to, and then didn't. Didn't it look like he was trying to, scramble to get some money by saying that he was going to sue Ryan for this, that, and the third, and they came up with this whole plot and shit. I think part of the plot was him dropping his title because he was supposed to be emotionally distraught and stuff. Like it was. What did he say? He said that he was physically, emotionally, and mentally unfit to fight or whatever. I think that was part of the lawsuit shit. Like that was a part of how he feel or whatever. So he can't be in the mood to fight. Like I don't think he should have fought Sandor Martin and got whatever bag they was getting him. It's not like it's gonna hurt. Canelo does it all the time. Salute to you, Tay Tay, the real queen of MMA and combat talk. What is good with you? TWT is in the house. Salute to you, queen. What's popping, Rosia? He didn't want the low money that came with fighting Sandor. Paro is a way bigger risk. Yo, salute to you, Rosia. You're saying the reason why he dropped that WBC is because of the low money. Now, that's what I'm saying. Like, I get it. But at the same time, look at it now. Like it looked like you was running from Sandor Martin, which I'm not really stuck on saying that. Like I don't think you were running from him, but from the casual eye, it's like why drop your title just to fight the exact same year any damn way? That's my whole thing. Like what changed though? Devin lost to Ryan this year in April 20th. He lost this year. You could say it was no real time off until his next fight. The guy fights every 2 years anyway. You know what I'm saying? So him fighting again this year is right on time, is right on schedule. Sometime in June, okay? Listen, sometime in June. He fought in April. In June, which is 2 months after that, he said he was physically, mentally, and emotionally unfit to defend his WBC title. This was after the fight purse or whatever. The purse bid for him versus Sandor Martin went whatever it was. So he allowed everybody or whoever the promotional company is to think that he was going to fight Sandor Martin, or the shit wouldn't have went to purse bid. He would have already wrote his letter or wrote his email, whatever the hell he did, to say that he was physically, mentally, and emotionally unfit. He waited to do that But if we rewind a little bit, after April 20th, a couple of days after that, or maybe a week after that, he was saying, oh shit, hold on. My shit. Okay. My bad. A week after, like a week after that, he was saying that y'all some haters, and I see why, because I got $30 million or some shit like that. And he was putting laugh emojis and shit in there. So he wasn't physically, emotionally, and mentally distraught a week after the loss. After he found out he wasn't getting the money, a couple of days after that, he was on ESPN or something with the short interviews talking about he never been overmatched like that and all of that jazz. In June is when he said he was physically, mentally, and emotionally unfit to defend his title. That shit doesn't make any sense. That rehydration clause is going to kill his body. We're going to see what's up. He's going to see what's up. But why isn't this viewed as a title fight for Devin Haney instead of a unification fight? For the WBC title that he gave up 2 months ago in June. It's August, bro. It's been 2 months after June. And now we already know here that he's about to fight Paro. That's not no time on. Ain't nothing happening between them time. Like, these are stunts, bro. Bro, they stunts. Salute to you, Teach. What's good with you? Stunts. But yeah, Devin did take a beating, but not that bad to if he's bragging about getting $30 million, bro. Not a week after. That shit doesn't make sense to me. He's been fighting 2 times a year since 2021. And more before that. He fought, 3-4 times a year more before that. He right on schedule, bro. Salute to you, Cash Crypto. Devin versus Paro, though. Paro is 25-0 with 15 knockouts. He is 28 years old. He's 28. He is a southpaw. He fought at 140 his entire career or higher. He fought at 147. He fought at 150. He's a good boxer, in my opinion. He has a good chin. He has pretty good defense. He stays busy with his hands. He'll keep throwing the jab just to paw and then throw it with speed. He'll throw it slow and with speed. He'll throw it with power, without power. He has pretty good feet. His knockout rating is 60%. It's a good fight. It's a good fight, Devin. It's a good fight. Salute to it of being a good fight. He came back, and it's a good fight. But I'm telling you, that whole suing Ryan and that whole little stuff was for nothing if you're going to come back the exact same year. And then you're going to fight a champion? Bruh, but this whole champion in recess and I don't have to do the 10-pound hydration clause shit is some BS, bruh. That's some BS because somebody else has your title. You should have never allowed him, Paro, whatever his name, what's his name? Pulo and whatever his name, fight for the title. Like, he's the champion. He got the WBC title. Devin's the champion in recess. And it just happened. Like, he just was the champion in recess 2 months ago. You can't act like he's still a champion and say this is a unification fight. Because then that would be saying that he don't have to fight for the WBC title. You're saying that it's still his. And that's not true. That's not true. Devin is going to have to fight whoever got that title when it's time to fight to get his title back. So he's not the champion. Salute to you, Corbin Phoenix. Piece of the corner, he did say that he was only fighting the best fights for the best money. That's it. And it's a good fight. Salute to you. It's a good fight. It is a good fight. I like Paro. I think this is probably gonna be a challenging fight for him. You know what I'm saying? I understand he just lost to Ryan, but man, he was getting beat on and throwing a jab every now and then. Like that wasn't like it was it was one sided, you know what I mean? I think when he fight Paro, it's gonna be a back and forth fight or not, if you understand what I'm saying. But I don't really think anything is wrong with Devin. Like a lot of people is saying that he's not gonna come back because he's not going to be the same, or when he comes back, he's going to be punch drunk or something. I really think it was all BS. I don't think he ever was physically, emotionally, and so I don't think he was any of that shit. He was saying that shit because it was part of the I'm suing Ryan type shit because Ryan was on Osprey. Like I don't. He wouldn't have been brag. He was talking fine in the ring after that. They didn't like walk out the ring and he needed help. Like, bro, it wasn't that bad. He bragged after the fight, days after the fight. And he did multiple interviews. He already setting up for another fight. And is for a champion at the same weight class that people was probably saying that he was Drainos. That's what they call it. They said and he was drained. Salute to you, Dolores Vanessa. What is good with you, Queen? Good afternoon. Did you watch the Eddie Hearn interview? He stated both fighters, Devin Haney and Ryan, fought without a minimum. Man, Queen, that interview was very telling. Eddie Hearn told a lot of shit. Told a lot of shit, man. But it's true. Like he even sat there and said, honestly, you know, if he's being honest, it's no way Ryan he basically said ain't no way Ryan benefited. Yeah, he had Ashton in the system, but he didn't benefit off that shit. That's sad. But the bad thing about it is that if people still being yes men to Devin, if everybody that's in his team is around him, that have trained with him and shit, if y'all still telling him that it was only the Austrian and the reason why everything happened in that fight happened, bruh, it's not a good look. You need to be honest because it can happen again. I'm not saying exactly like that, but he can lose again because of the same mistakes. The same mistakes. I like that Paro's a busy fighter. I like that. You know what I'm saying? He got some size on him, but Devin is still taller. Devin is still taller, a little bigger than Paro. I think it's going to be a good fight, though. Really. Why wasn't Devin fighting for his WBC belt? Is he avoiding black fighters like his fans claim Tank be doing? I think, man, people probably argue with me, but I think what's his name, Pulo, whatever the dude that has the WBC, that's a hard ass fight for Devin. That dude is rangy, lengthy, taller, bigger. Hard ass fight. It's a hard ass fight for Devin. Ryan cheated, and he finna whoop Paro. Yeah, Ryan cheated, and I don't know about Paro, bro. I think it'll be a good fight though. I don't know. I don't know much about Paro. Paro really didn't fight nobody besides Montana Love, and Montana Love to me never been nothing for real. That shit was bound to happen. So Haney making 50 million was a lie from his fan channels. Brembo 787. Well, as far as that, Devin Haney complained to Eddie Hearn himself, or Oscar or whoever. He complained himself that he didn't get enough money. So regardless of whoever, what anybody's saying, him doing all the complaining he did let you know that he ain't make that. And he said he was getting 30, not 50. I think Ryan said he was getting 50, but both of them complained. Both of them was acting like radical teens because they didn't fucking, especially Ryan. Ryan was over there tagging expensive ass fucking hotel sides, building sides and stuff. Haney would never fight. Yo, I think that right there is a hard fight for Devin. Real hard fight for Devin. Cheaters don't wait till the day before a fight to take anagrams of action. Yeah, man. I mean, he could be a cheater to a lot of people. I'm not even here to talk about Ryan, man. I've never liked Ryan, man. I've always told people to stop talking about him, praising him, and taking his side when it comes to him wanting to fight Tank for years, bro. A lot of people built this animal that we see in front of us today. Him saying the stuff that he said about George Ford, I can't overlook none of that stuff because I knew people that like that when I went to school because I went to that type of school. You know what I'm saying? And man, like we'll beat the jawbone out of the motherfucker where he will never say no shit like that again. The fact that Ryan Garcia is in the position that he in and he's young, he's teaching a lot of people bad things because he got a lot of eyes on him. I don't respect him and I never did. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck what people think about his ass. I'm not even here to talk about his ass. But that's true. That's true, Crash Crypto. Salute to you. What is good with you? I said what I said. Salute to you. Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to do that over here, 787. We're not going to do that at all. I really like Devin Haney, but all he had to do is don't let that left hook land. Keep that glove up. No bullshit. Hold up, bro. All right. All right. All right, man. I want to talk about. I have to talk about Bivol and Arthur Beterbiev real quick, son. And it's gonna be a short live. I'm not. I always say it's gonna be a short live and end up this bitch 2 hours. But Arthur Beterbiev versus Bivol. I've been waiting for this fight for years now. I don't even know how long it's been since that fight, since Arthur and Beterbiev was supposed to happen. Somebody help me in the chat. But I remember at least for 2 years that fight was supposed to happen because it was supposed to be an undisputed fight. But the WBC, Suleiman or whatever, didn't like Bivol because he lived and he's from Russia. He's Russian or whatever. Even though Arthur's Russian too, but Arthur lives and trains out of Canada or whatever. The problem is, yeah, always Mike Big. Better be having two. Oh shit, bruh. Not 2 rounds. Salute to you, Planet 619. What is good with you? Who thought that fight yielded anybody anything close to 50 million? Yo, ain't no way. Ain't no way they yield that shit. But this right, 2 rounds, son. I don't know, man. I don't know about that 2 round. Yo, Arthur Beterbiev is my guy. I love knockouts. I think he still got 100% knockout rating, don't he? Undefeated. You can hear them punches, man. He's in my intro for my lives. Bro, Arthur Beterbiev is nasty. But I gotta say, Bivol. I knew Bivol was gonna give Canelo the business. I knew Bivol was gonna give a lot of. Matter of fact, everybody he fought, I never thought he was gonna lose to anybody he fought. Bivol's nice. He's nice. You understand what I'm saying? He got skills. It looked like he got punch resistance and he got pop on his punches. This right here is a fire fight. It's a fight that I've been looking for a couple of years now. And since it's undisputed, without the hate and the people blocking the fight from the WBC or whatever else, the fight should have happened at least 2 years ago, I'm saying. At least 2 years ago. You think Arthur's going to win, Beterbiev's going to win? Yeah, man, that's my guy, yo. I like Beterbiev, but Bivol ain't no joke, yo. Bivol actually can use movement and stay away from Arthur Beterbiev. Arthur Beterbiev also got dropped off, I believe, a jab. It was a jab. It was like a flash knockdown. He got up, won that fight, of course. He's an undefeated fighter, stopped the guy, but bro. Honestly, he got destructive power and all of that, but just like how people be like, what's going to happen if Bud can take Canelo power? That's far-fetched as shit to me. What's not far-fetched is Bivol taking all the Beterbiev's power. People don't think about that part, though. If you can think that, how can you not think that? Them two are two big guys, two heavy hitters, two people that's been in that weight class and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Not saying nothing about, Bud and Canelo, but just for an example. But when it comes to Arthur Beterbiev and Bivol, that is really a toss-up fight. You have your favorites. Some people are dead set on who they're picking, but it's really a pick 'em fight. Like it really can go either way. If you really think, if anybody thought that Tank can lose to anybody that's a pure boxer, such as Devin Haney or named Shakur Stevenson, there's no way in the world you think it's far-fetched that Bivol can beat Beterbiev, because he's a pure boxer and he has pretty good fucking feet. He has pretty good defense. He stayed busy, knows how to throw combinations. It's really a pick 'em fight. I love Arthur Beterbiev. His feet, I don't know if his feet can really keep up with Bivol's feet. A lot of problems that people have when they fight Beterbiev is that they come right at him. That's the problem. They come right at him. And Beterbiev hits so hard, he can fight off the back foot and knock you down, or put twinkle birds around your head. The Terminator with a late stoppage, Bivol doesn't have enough heat to keep him off. And we's about to see, boss. Definitely about to see. Definitely got General Zah. Which one is General Zah? You talking about Beterbiev? That's who General Zah is? Which one is General Zah? Bivol? Bivol is a joke. I think Bivol got him though. If he can't stay away from that chopping right hand. Yo, the chopping right hand. Calling Bivol heavy hitters. Cause he a heavy hitter as far as weight. That's as far as me comparing and explaining what I'm saying, Rosa. Stop playing. I'm talking about if people can sit and say somebody that came from 135, like Canelo, like Terrence Crawford. If y'all think that Terrence Crawford can take Canelo's punches, I'm saying a heavy hitter, two heavy hitters. I'm just as comparison, like Bivol, and because they've been at them weight classes. I'm saying, how can you not think that they can't take each other's? You feel me? Stop playing with me. Salute to you, H Money. What is good with you? Mob in the building. Bivol, a great boxer. He didn't hurt Canelo, so I don't see him hurting Bivol. Man, he was keeping. Why was Canelo staying at bay? Canelo was trying not to get hurt and trying not to look like he was You know what I mean? Canelo got a good poker face, in my opinion, yo. I don't think nothing hurts that dude. I think the first fight, I think Triple G hurt that ass. It wasn't the second fight. I know Triple G hurt him for real. Slogan one, salute to you. I think he just got a good poker face. Salute to you, Slogan one. What is popping with you? AMC in the building. Yeah, Beterbiev. Okay, but Beterbiev can stop elephants off that back foot. Yo, I'm telling you, yo, it's I might just go with my guy. I was thinking about Bivol but like I say, punches hurt. That's the bottom line. Salute to you, 704 Joe. What is good with you? Salute. Joe Smith hurt Bivol? Damn, I need to go back and watch that, bro. That in and out, the Soviet style, right? Gonna cause problems for Bivol if it was lateral movement fighter. The ground that easier. But he not. So we're gonna notice something that night. Yeah, boy. How about that's the kind of the same thing that I was thinking. And you know what? There's no size advantage, is it? Like, but aren't both of them like the same damn size and height? I don't even remember. I haven't even seen the damn. I think I seen them standing right in front of each other before. I don't even remember if they was like the same height and shit. And like the same reach. Let me see. Did I? Hell no, I didn't. But that's what I'm thinking, though. I'm thinking the same thing, Corbin Phoenix. Like, it's the boxing style that Bivol has. I don't know how long it's been since Bivol, since Beterbiev seen somebody with the hands and feet that Bivol has. He's sizable, yo. He knows a lot, and he look like he can set you up in the ring like he knows some shit now. Hopefully, Beterbiev's forehead is all healed up. You remember Marcus Brown headbutt the shit out of his ass like a billy goat. Oh my God. Yo, Marcus Brown is, and this is what I always tell people be acting like I'm wrong. No, I know I'm right because I could tell by every time I see somebody get headbutt, the person that delivers the headbutt is never the one that's bleeding. If somebody's bleeding from a headbutt, it's the person that got headbutted. You feel me? Marcus Brown be delivering a serious headbutt that put a line in the middle of everybody's forehead. Shit is ridiculous. That shit need to be sealed up. You need to seal it up. 2 inches taller. So he is bigger. It looked like he is. See, and he probably got to reach it, but maybe don't. Maybe he don't, though. I would really have to see them drills. I would have to see what they're working on when it come around the fight time to really see, to really put it out there who I'm going to go with. But I'm going to go with my guy. I'm going to go with the dude that I was already, fans with, and that is Arthur Beterbiev. It's the end of the round. It was like Smith had more time. Oh, shit. I need to see that. I missed it. But Beterbiev and Arthur Beterbiev and Bivol, in my honest opinion, they keep getting disrespected, man. From the hate of them, from the hate of the WBC, from them not wanting to put the WBC part of it, for them holding back the fight for over 2 years because of Bivol's nationality, and because that Bivol put foot in Canelo ass, and Canelo and Suleiman are like besties. Like, bro, after all of this hate, y'all finally give us the fight. Y'all put it on a pay-per-view. We didn't give a fuck how much the pay-per-view was costing. Everybody was going to buy that pay-per-view because we wanted to see that fight. No matter who was on the undercard, we were still going to see that fight, bro. And y'all disrespected by putting it on the undercard, son. I don't even care who's the main event. Why did y'all put them on the fucking undercard? That is so disrespectful, in my honest opinion, son. That is so disrespectful, son. Yo, where does the hate stop for this fight, bruh? No, it's like the only people that care about it is the fans. Like, can the promoters give us, do them a favor? Did they suck it up and let the WBC be a part of this fight? Salute to boxing matchups with D Free. TWT is in the building. What's good, DC? I know you probably know. Is the WBC going to be a part of this unification? Well, supposed to be undisputed fight in between Arthur Beterbiev and Bivol. Did they pull their skirt up and just let the title be part of the fight? Does anybody know? That shit is irritating. I think it's better. Bivol's boxing skills are underrated. I think they are too. That's my guy though. I'm gonna go with Beterbiev. Has a 1 inch reach advantage. What? I'm gonna have to go with my guy, man. Is a street fighter. In real life, yo, they said Bivol sleeps on a bed of needles every night. I was like, or lays on it every morning or some shit. I was like, what? Yo, unconventional asses, both of them. Salute to you, Brooklyn C. What is good with you, sir? AMCFS. G is in the house. SG is in the house. Yes, yeah, I got Beterbiev. Right. I got him. I got him too. I'm gonna have to be with him, yo. Push back 2 years though, bro. All of this shit. Putting him on the undercard is low, bro. That shit is low. Putting him on the undercard. Hold up. Hold up. Wait. Yo, I heard Zepeda is fighting Cambosis. Is that a real fight? I heard they got a date and everything. It's already in November and everything. People, are we being serious right now? Better believe it. Pretty much, Big Supreme. What is good with you? Salute, sir. Yo, pretty fucking much. I'm mad. I was thinking for a while, like, what's Zepeda doing with his time? He duck Tank, duck Shakur. Like, what the fuck is he doing, yo? What is Zepeda doing with his time? Come to find out, this motherfucker went and found Cambosis, yo. He went and found Cambosis and gonna pull Cambosis in the ring for a fight in November. I said, no, they don't. No, they didn't. It's Cambosis or Tevin Farmer. Why you say it like it has to be one of them two? He can sit his narrow ass down since he didn't want to fight Tank or Shakur. For real. Sit down on them pockets. Damn it. Go be with your wife and your son or whatever. Just sit the hell down. Zepeda didn't duck Shakur. He was on a maternity leave. He ducked one of them. He ducked Tank. Niggas on ESPN Plus. Man, I'm just saying, yo. I think it was messed up that they not main eventing. Both of them are main event fighters. This is a pay-per-view fight. Everybody want to see this fight. It's supposed to be an undisputed fight. Like, damn. You just gonna change the rules of boxing based on feelings, bro. Feelings? We doing it based on feelings? All feelings. What's good with you, cuzzo? What's poppin', Queen? Miss Just Dudes in his house. What is good with you? The winner will fight. Is Zepeda. Oh, is that what's going on? So they changed it to Cambosis versus Zepeda. Now it's Cambosis versus Tevin Farmer. That's what you're saying. And the winner's going to fight Zepeda? Is that what you're saying? Either one of them, I think Zepeda run through both of them. I don't care. I don't care, bro. I think Zepeda run through Cambosis and Tevin Farmer. On David. That's what I think. I think he's gonna run through both of them. Both of them. Don't matter who win that fight. Zepeda should not be fighting him. Cambosis is 21-3, yo. Dude got 10 knockouts. 1 knockout loss to Lomachenko. Dude is ranked number 26 at 135 pounds, son. 31 years old, 5'9", 68-inch reach. Dude, arms short as hell. I've been said that, yo. Been said he got a long torso. 47.62% knockout power coming off of a TKO loss. He beat Maxie Hughes, lost to Devin Haney twice, and his claim to fame was beating T.O. back in 2021, bro. Like, why is he still getting shots to fight anybody? Anybody. Why is he doing it? Either way, Wilma duck. In my opinion, he ducked Tank. I know that. I know he ducked Tank. For real. But, Jesus. William Zepeda, bro. William Zepeda is 31-0 with 27 knockouts, bro. Hit real hard. He's ranked number 3, though, right up under Shakur and ranked number 1, Gervonta Davis. So, you didn't fight Shakur and duck Tank, and you ranked number 3 up under both of them. He is southpaw, 28 years old, 5'9", with a 70-inch reach. Knockout percentage, 87.1%. He had 4 fight stoppages is what he coming off of. He beat JoJo Diaz, Maxie Hughes, coming off of whooping Giovanni Cabrera ass. And he's about to fight. I think Tevin is going to whoop Cambosis. Cambosis ain't nothing. Tevin messed around and dropped Cambosis' ass like a bad habit. Smoke him like a pack of cools. 21-3, and Kambosos still got more wins than Lomachenko. Yes, he does. Oh my gosh. You had to. I like that, Big Supreme. Keep it up. That's petty. I hope Tank gets the IBF champion. The IBF champion. In what weight class? Who are you talking about? Who's the IBF champion? All things. Who's the IBF champion? But yeah. Tevin Farmer versus. I'd rather see Tevin Farmer versus Zepeda than to see Kambosos versus Zepeda. Kambosos versus Zepeda gonna look the same way that Maxie Hughes versus Zepeda look like. Facts. It's gonna look like the same shit. Same shit, different corner. But at least Tevin Farmer looked different recently. You know what I'm saying? He looked different in his last fight. He was talking like he on, like people going to automatically think that he on steroids because he got some power and he knocked somebody out. Like, fuck that, man. But 135 is Lomachenko, bro. Lomachenko already said no to the fight, little punk ass. Because he don't want to fight this year. If that's what I said, if Bob Arum come out, start hating and dissing and throwing shots at Lomachenko next year, sometime within like May or something, or March or something, bro, it's because he know that Lomachenko ain't gonna fight Tank next year. He know. And watch out for the disses, because that's when it's supposed to happen. If he gonna say that he not gonna fight this year, then he better fight Lomachenko next year. I meant the WBO champion. My bad. WBO champion is that Berichek dude, right? The dude that beat I can't remember what the dude's name is. He beat Navarrete. That's the guy that got the WBO. I would like to see that. I'm with it. I'm with it, D-Free. I'm with it. I'm with that. But Shakur got a 2-fight deal. Joe Cordina versus Zepeda. I know a lot of people don't like Joe Cordina, and you shouldn't, because it's a lot of others. It's better people out there for him to fight. But I'm not really nobody that looked at Joe Cordina a lot. I did look at him at the time when I was talking about 130 and making my videos about that and saying that, you know, Shakur Foster was the best in the division at the time when I made the video, because he had the IBF champion. So I am a little familiar, but don't know a lot about Joe Cordina, and I did not see his loss. So his last fight. So I can't really say much about it. I just know he lost to somebody that can't hit. A lot of people said that he wasn't conditioned right, or he ran out of gas, or he was tired. A lot of people got that problem. They should move up. You know what I mean? But a lot of them don't lose. And the fact that he lost by getting stopped, and then it's by somebody that don't have power. The fact that you moving up and you fighting somebody like Shakur is the reason why it's not a good fight, right? That's the reason why it's not a good fight. It's not because that Joe Cordina is not a good fighter. It's because you're coming off of a stoppage loss, and we don't know how you're going to look at another weight class. We don't know how mentally you feel after getting stopped for the first time in your career, and you coming up and fighting Shakur. So nobody should really think that this is a good or great fight, and it doesn't make Shakur look better by beating him. It is what it is. You know what I mean? In my honest opinion, I think Shakur Stevenson should stop or drop Joe Cordina. One of the two or both should happen, in my honest opinion. This should not just be a back and forth or regular, just 12-round, one-sided, you know, pitter-pat type fight. I think Shakur should use this guy to really show his dominance and show that there's levels and there's a difference in between 130 and 135. And those champions and these champions, if you hear what I'm saying. Shakur Foster was one of them guys that wanted to fight him when he was in the smaller weight class. Being that that's his competition coming up in weight class, he should want to step on him. Okay? And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for him to step on him. And if he don't, it's going to look even worse for him, in my opinion. I wouldn't be shocked to see Kambosos lose and get a shot against Paro at 140. He's the the patron saint of gatekeepers. Is he? I can't even say that Kambosos is a gatekeeper. You got to be good to be a gatekeeper, bro. I don't think he's good enough to be a gatekeeper. He could be a journeyman. Don't he have over 20 some? Hold on, bro. Kambosos is 31 years old, ranked number 20. He could be a journeyman. I don't think he's good enough to be a to be a gatekeeper, man. Gatekeepers got to be good enough to see if you ready for a set. Like, he ain't shit, like, bro. Especially after seeing him fight Maxie Hughes, really put it into everybody's perspective that he really is not on no type of level. For real, for real. Yeah, Barachek. That's who got WBO. Kambosos and the Australian Mafia. It looked like it with his stands, them tattoos and hairstyles, son. It looked like it. You keep getting title shots. Yeah, I don't know why you keep getting title shots, for real. I don't know what that's about. Eddie is looking to make it a 3-fight deal. Cordina William and then Tank Glass. A journeyman putter, maybe. Yo, Kambosos is just not. I don't see it with Cuz, yo. Let me get something to drink real quick. I've got some. Here it is. Hold on. Now, I heard he said that he was going to sign with Eddie, and Eddie said that Shakur told him that he didn't want Tank to be part of the deal. But you saying now Tank's part of the deal, he just last. Did somebody make that up? Or did that just come out? That just happened? Is that somebody's thought process? Or is that real? Because I remember Eddie Hearn saying himself through his own mouth, through his own thought process, that he know Tank don't like him and Tank ain't gonna make a fight with him. I think I heard Shakur Stevenson say something along the lines that the fight wasn't gonna happen if Eddie was involved. Salute to you, Soul Power, aka Gamed Up Kennels. What's good with you, King? What's poppin'? Salute to you. I felt differently about Joe. Yay. Hey. When people take stoppers losses, you gonna feel like, hey, I bet everybody feel different about Big Baby Anderson. It just got stopped. I bet when you see it, it's different. That shit is different. But, bruh. Shakur Stevenson versus William Zepeda. Shakur gonna have to come out of that shell a little bit, or he ain't gonna. I don't think they're gonna let him get that. Think about it. In my honest opinion, they could have already made Zepeda versus Tank. They could honestly make Zepeda versus Shakur Stevenson. If they can make Zepeda, well, okay, whatever. They're gonna make Zepeda versus Shakur Stevenson after he fight Joe, so I'll just leave that out. But was before him. Okay, bet. I'm gonna check that out too. But what was that saying? Joe Cordina, William Zepeda, and Tank. I think William Zepeda will be a tough fight. If Shakur can't, he gonna have to either be all defensive like he always is versus somebody that continues to throw punches. Because when you look at Shakur fight, even with his last fight that he just had, Shakur Stevenson didn't really open up to throw punches until the third or fourth round. Even though he wasn't getting hit, even though the other guy was throwing punches and stuff, he wasn't getting hit. He really wasn't throwing nothing. But he wasn't throwing half as much punches as William Zepeda throws. When Shakur Stevenson fights William Zepeda will throw punches from the beginning of the round, 3 minutes, to 0.01 seconds. You understand what I'm saying? All the way to the last bell, he's going to throw punches. Now he's going to have to throw punches while Williams Zepeda is throwing punches, or he's going to lose the fight. Now I understand you can win a fight defensively, but he's not going to win versus Zepeda because Zepeda is going to be coming forward the whole time. He's going to have to touch Zepeda. He's going to have to throw some punches. Of course, this is going to have to be a fight. This is not going to be no, Shakur's fights don't look like Edward De Los Santos anyway. That was just one fight. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm back. Salute. But I don't see it being an easy fight. I wanted Zepeda to fight Shakur Stevenson coming up at 135. I thought it will make his mark at 135 and he'll show everybody what time it is if he fought him at that period of time. Right now, I don't really know. Like I was honestly thinking a little bit higher of Shakur Stevenson when he started at 135 than I think of him right now, as far as what he's willing to do in the ring. I know what his build, his skill, his ability is, and his skill level is, but I don't know if he's willing to actually do it and commit to it in the ring at the right times when it's needed. I don't know if he'll take those chances. And if you won't do that versus somebody that throws as many punches and keep walking forward and a fan favorite and seem like it's being pushed like a Williams Zepeda, I don't think they're going to give you that victory. That's just what I think. I think the same thing about Tank. Even if you can visibly, you can look like you're winning every round because you've been defensively sound, but if you're really not touching the other person's coming forward the whole time, I don't know if they're going to give it to you versus Star, versus somebody that's being pushed better, harder than you are. You understand what I'm saying? My Cash App, I think it's in my it should be in my description. It's capital A, capital L, Gravy, Gravy. Hold on. Salute to Thomas Hill. What is good with you? Salute, salute, salute. Yeah. Much love to you and prosperity to you also. Salute to you. Definitely appreciate you for coming through. Yeah, yeah. Capital G if it matters. But yeah, that's it. That's definitely it. Anything anybody gave to the channel will be greatly appreciated. YouTube took my monetization 3 months ago. I should be able to reapply on the 8th. So they say. Um, I'm probably going to delete a couple of more things, but hopefully they give it back. Hopefully they give it back. Okay, my bad. My bad. All right, hold up. Okay. Okay, yeah, Shakur's 2 fight deal. I believe he's getting the money. That's what he said he's getting. Is I want this fight immediately though. I'm not even playing with you. I'm not gonna hold you. Um when Senior or Coach Kenny talked to him, he said I want this fight for 2024. In my honest opinion, I said it once, I'll say it again just differently. That gave Shakur a window to do whatever the fuck he wants. I mean, it just is what it is. Unless a contract has been sent, and I don't really know that. I can't really say that the dude is ducking. Okay, what I can say is that if this fight don't happen, when Rise podcast or Coach Calvin or Tank or whatever next year, when they say it's supposed to be happening or we coming at, if it don't happen then we'll revisit this conversation for sure. Salute to you, Gerald. Gerald, definitely appreciate you. I see you. I see you in the Cash App. Definitely appreciate you. Yeah, for the treat. Definitely appreciate you. I see you, Darrell. I see you. Definitely appreciate you. I see you playing. Definitely appreciate you in the Cash App. What's up, J.A. Dixon? What's popping with you? What's goody? Yeah, what's good? All right, hold on. But yeah, I think that Shakur Stevenson Zepeda fight gonna be hard, yo. And I think they try and push Zepeda. We're gonna find out, man. And this is gonna be, you know, I really think that Tank will fight Shakur or and Devin if they have a loss or not. Like, Devin took a loss even though he got it wiped off. Tank will still fight him. I think Tank will still fight Shakur no matter what happens in his 2-fight deal. I've seen people say that he might lose to Zepeda. I think it's a great fight, and if he shows who I think he is, he won't lose to Zepeda. But if he just goes in here just worried about going home safe to his family, like he said, if it needs to be a dog fight, if he don't put that up, man, you can call it a robbery, you can call it a close fight, and it's not a robbery or whatever. You say, I don't know if they're going to give it to him because Zepeda is being pushed a certain way. I see it. He is. You know what I'm saying? So we'll definitely see. We'll definitely see what's going to happen. 2024 turning into the year of the liars, but it started out as a year of the truth. It definitely did. It definitely did. For the love of money, fighters is doing a lot of shit. It is a lot of lies and deceits in boxing right now, and you can see right through these deals. And you know what I mean. You got Boots, man. I didn't see right through this shit. That's why I made a video about it. I was like, yo, I don't trust Eddie Hearn, bro. I just don't trust Eddie. Yeah, they're gonna have to leave him. Hold on. That's a fact. Truth is what you make it. It seems nowadays. That's what they be doing. Yep, Eddie Skills. Yeah, man. Like I don't trust Eddie, man. I don't trust Eddie, man. Eddie, man. It's It's the accent. People be believing him because he say shit with an accent. I don't know what the fuck it is, but this whole shit with Boots, I already said that I don't trust Eddie because Eddie don't make stars like that, yo. He don't make American stars. You know what I'm saying? Even the whole Queensberry versus Matchroom, bro. He put everybody from America he had on that card, got his ass whooped, bro. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't trust Eddie. I never have. The fact that when he got Boots, I immediately made a video and was like, yo, this is the same dude that, you know, stopped so many fights from happening in my eyes. He pushed fights back in my eyes. And it was always because of money. It was always because of money. He want to get his fighters more money. Newsflash for everybody don't realize the more money his fighter gets, the more money Eddie gets. That's why he's doing this shit all the time. It's irritating as hell to me. Like he was when Tank wanted to fight Tevin Farmer at 130, it was on the McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather undercard. Before that, it was on some other cards or whatever, but he kept saying no. The big fight and the last time they tried was Floyd Mayweather versus McGregor. At the time, Tank was not a pay-per-view star. He had never fought on pay-per-view. This would have been the first fight on pay-per-view. So Eddie Hearn should have never thought that Tevin would have got millions of dollars from that alone. This is Floyd Mayweather in McGregor's pay-per-view. I understand people like, yeah, it should have been a lot of money. Yeah. And that's money that goes to them. Floyd was not splitting his pay-per-view money with fucking Tank and the rest of the people on the card. No, they got regular purses, bruh. There was no way Tevin Farmer was getting millions of dollars, but I heard his purse was generous. And Eddie Hearn was like he wanted more. It was like up to 4 million and then was up to 6 million. I was like, yo, they don't want the fight. Now, if you want if Eddie Hearn think that Tevin Farmer deserved that much money, how come you don't think Boots deserved that much money for a title fight? This is a title fight. A unification fight with Boots versus Brandon Norman. This is a title fight. 500K ain't nothing. That's what I heard. They want extra. The fight ain't happening because Brandon Norman, his father basically was saying that he want 500K more for his son for the fight. And it's not like they got millions of dollars. They have 1 million, I think, or $1.5 million. So they want another 0.5. You know what I'm saying? These are two fighters with a title. Probably the best fight at welterweight right now. I don't see that as a problem. People die from boxing. 500K more is for to fight the cheat code of boxing. The person that y'all named the cheat code, first cheat code in boxing history. He won another 0.5. He won 500K to fight the cheat code. You can get brain damage, injury for life can happen. Anything can happen in a fight. And then you want him to fight one of the best fighters in boxing, not just this division, one of the best fighters in boxing for 1.5, and you're not willing to go up 500K, but you taking pictures with Turkey with Boots in the middle. Like, we got you. It's ridiculous. So he should be making moves or TV series then with that accent, because he be selling niggas on stories. He really do. He good with the accent, I'm telling you. He has a way to sweet talk the fellas in the signing. Make it make sense. Yeah, he do. He do. Tripping soul niggas in it. Yo. It's supported to be Snakes in the Plane. Snakes in the Plane 2, part 2. Snakes in Suits. Oh, shit, right. Executive necks out this bitch. Face ass. I don't feel bad for anyone that signs with Eddie, knowing he doesn't have the guys in their weight classes to fight. I feel the same way as far as people that know what it is when you sign with them. Man, if the fans catch on to it and we know what it is, don't get mad at us that we see it and we call it for whatever we think it is, bruh. In my honest, like, bruh, what you supposed to go with whoever the promoter is that has the most fighters in that weight class. That's how, like, it should be. A lot of fighters go with whoever gives you the most money. Or they go in a direction where it's the easiest. You know what I'm saying? It really should be whoever that, you know, if you in a weight class where it's a bunch of top ranked fighters that every fighter's under Bob Arum top rank, that's a champion. Maybe you should sign a top rank. You feel me? Like, that's just how I look at it. That's how I look at it. Man, they should have never signed with him. But that being said, Ash, how can a man count another man's pockets by stating publicly that another man can sacrifice 500K of a purse to give to another? I mean, to be 100, he was just, I think when the father said that, he was saying it in compliance, well, as an example for what Earl Spence did. He took money out of his own pocket and gave to Bud for an undisputed fight to unify or whatever. So maybe that's why he said that. But it's a lot of things he said in there that was jewels I agree with. But if you really you can't say Brian Norman is ducking at all. You really can't say Boots is ducking. But you can't say Brian Norman is ducking, and they said that they'll take the same amount. They'll take 1.5 in the whole contract if you change the location to Vegas. Bruh, you can't argue with that. That's the bottom line for me. Regardless of what anybody got to say. If he'll take the same amount of money but take it in Vegas, then ain't no argument there. Change the shit to Vegas and we have a fight. Or give the man $500K more because we got to fight in your territory in Philly. I don't see what's wrong with that. I don't see what's wrong with that at all. I just don't. I don't see what's wrong. I bet everybody had to do some type of sacrifice to make a fight. Nobody want to fight Boots. You feel me? So the people that want to step up and fight Boots, he should be happy that they want to fight him. And this is somebody with a title. He can get something out of this. It's not just somebody he just going to fight and get no recognition. You're going to get a title out of this fight, an actual title at that weight class. He's saying he want to be undisputed. This is on the way to the things that you want. I don't see why Turkey can't. Bruh, how much money has he wasted already in fights? How much money did you cop in tickets when you had that bug card? How much money did you pay for Eminem to perform? $500K? You can write that off in taxes just like he said. One thing I have to say, I know what he mean by tax brackets. And I'm not rich, never been, not even close to being middle class. But I'll tell you this, I know about tax brackets. I know if you have money, taxes are different. I know if you have millions of dollars, $500K in taxes is something you got to pay. For instance, I'll give you an example. If anybody ever went to go buy a ticket, Powerball or Mega Millions ticket, if you look at that ticket, on the front of it, it'll tell you how much the jackpot is. For instance, let's say the jackpot's $500 million for a Mega Millions ticket, 500K, 500 million. In that paragraph, right on the front of the ticket, it'll tell you the cash out is half that amount. The amount to win is 500 million, but the cash out could be like $240 million. That's immediately what comes out of it. You're not going to get nothing that says 500 million. You're going to get something that probably won't even say 240, because right when you get it, you got to pay Fed taxes right then and there. And your Fed taxes is probably what, 24-25%. After you run your taxes and you do your taxes for your state, they're going to take out something, and it's not going to be 8%. Like Maryland tax is like 8% or something like that. It ain't going to be that. It's going to be like 24-25%. It's different. So really that 500 million turns out to be 240. It really turns out to be $120 million. Believe it. That is real shit. That is called different tax brackets. So if you got millions of dollars like Eddie Hearn or whoever the hell that's putting this on, 500K ain't going to do shit. It's not. That's real shit. Norman was fighting 8 rounders a little over a year ago. Norman won 1.3 after deductions, which really put their purse request around 2.7. Man, I think it's all worth it. It's an undisputed. I mean, it's a unification fight. This is what your fighter wanted. I'm more than sure when they signed Boots, Boots didn't come up with, you know what? I want to be undisputed. A couple days ago, I'm more than sure he said that's what his plans and that's what he wanted before he signed with these two dudes. They should make it happen, or they shouldn't have signed them. Like, I don't know what's going on, but the smoke and mirrors with Boots is crazy. And then with Brian Norman on the other side, it don't make sense right now. And all I see is somebody I don't trust, and it's Eddie Hearn. And then you got Turkey with that evil ass hairline, like I said before. I don't know why they would even sign him, and they can't do nothing for him. It's not like Eddie Hearn got a bucket of UK welterweight fights to boost up anything that Boots got going on in his career. He's not very young. He already got a buttload of fights. Let's get it. That part is hard to swallow, given that the other fighter's biggest purse ever has been 150 to 190, which is roughly 3 to 2.6 times less than what they say he should part with as the headliner. In my honest opinion, yo, boxing is a job. I understand it's a sport, but it's a different type of sport. Not like any other type of sport. Basketball, baseball, hockey, football. Boxing is an all year round lifetime sport. When you slip up, you can slip up, and it can cost you your position. And other people that's training harder can level up on you faster than you can. You'll find out in the ring in a horrible way. Boxing is just different, but it's still a job. Being that it's a job, if you get a title, that's like you promoting yourself from the work you've done. Am I correct? Just like a job. Out of the work that I've done, I put myself in a position to get promoted. Boxers do the same thing by beating ass and climbing up the ladder, and then they get a title. That's their promotion. He shouldn't be getting paid the same amount of money. The man is a champion. That's how I see it. You shouldn't be getting, as any champion should not be getting paid 100 nothing, 100 some K. That's not fair. I don't think it's cool. It's a lot of fighters that don't sell that get millions of dollars. You shouldn't be a champion getting the same amount of money you was getting paid when you had 15, 10 fights and shit. Like, I don't think that's even cool. The pay scale, the price, today's price shouldn't be the same price as yesterday's price. Him being a champion, him fighting for unification, it being an entertaining fight, the being that Boots is the person you fighting, and Boots just signed to the money man, Turkey Al Sheikh, that's paired with the person he signed with, which is Eddie Hearn. Yeah, he should get millions. He should get like $2 million, bro. People at smaller weight classes that's just as entertaining, that's just as many fans as they got collectively, they get millions of dollars. And if Boots is getting $5 million, he shouldn't walk away with 1.5. I don't think that's cool. I don't think that's cool at all. Norman wanted to pull millions, but doesn't draw enough to have his own show. He was a fight away from getting cut from Top Rank, and now trying to stick somebody up. Oh, really? Wow. Endurance made promises, so he should front cash. Yeah, they hit you up with them taxes later. You better believe it. What are you talking about? Sex. Actually, they don't even give you half. No, they don't give you half of that shit. They don't even give you half of it. I said like 240, not 250, like 240 is what you're gonna end up getting. The taxes is a motherfucker. You better believe it. Norman made 100K. Now he wants a 1,600,000% pay increase. Yeah. Yes. Big Supreme. Yes. I would think of the same shit. Yes. I want $1 million. I got paid, and y'all don't. And y'all want me to fight Boots? Like, I can't even defend my title versus somebody that don't have a title first. I can't even pick off one of these little sick ones like everybody else be doing and shit. I gotta go straight to the Boots fight. And yeah, if I lose it, I might still be fighting for 100K. Nah, bro, I'm gonna need to get paid. I understand. I don't think Boots is smoking mirrors. I think Boots wants what he wants, but he need to be more vocal because it don't look like he care enough. You know what I'm saying? Turkey out of sheet. It's disrespectful. Self-looking stupid. Turkey should spare no expense on road game, bruh. His evil ass hairline. Brian Norman Jr. Salute to you, Akello Nectar. What is good with you? Is about to fight someone, no name guy, and needed some hype behind his name, and Boots gave him some shine. Damn. He hasn't really fighting. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, but it's not. I don't think it's really going to change. If he keep fighting whoever, it'll just build Boots ain't gonna lose. He's not gonna lose, or maybe maybe somebody does beat him. You know what I'm saying? But in the future, it's still a good fight. If it doesn't happen right now, I'm not gonna complain about the fight not happening. I just know that it's probably Eddie Hearn's fault. I just don't trust Eddie. Personally, I think fans want Undisputed more than these boxers do. I think that too. Of course, they're gonna say yes when they're asked about it, but fans seem more consumed by it than more to buy. I think that's true. I believe you. I agree with that because they want money too. Like people need to be comfortable first. People got problems. They got issues. The ring doesn't lie. Real. Boots must really be the boogeyman, in my opinion. Man, it seemed like something going on at 147. People don't really want to say his name and really want to fight him. Big Supreme made 250 as a K as a chance. See, that's good money though. That's good money. I can't count nobody pockets. Really, just talking about the situation. Hold up, get a little chill eye and here, a little chill eye. Okay. He don't deserve it. Man, shit. Anything can happen to Norman in that fight against that guy, man. You seen him. You know how strong he is. Boots is nasty like that. They should let Norman fight on Keyshawn undercard so he can realize what his true value is. That's cold, Planet. It's cold. Everyone has all of these percentages and what he deserves. The man said what he wants. Stop with that. What he should take. Boots just started making bread. That's real. He did just start really making bread. We talking Norman. Boots Ash. Oh, okay. Damn it. They offered that man 10 times more than they ever got. Damn. But they should still come up with his 500K. I don't think it's unreasonable. I don't think the money that he's asking for is unreasonable. I think that Turkey can come up with that shit. You put your money in the asset as Boots. Boots saying he want Undisputed. 500K is what the belt costs. You already said that you can spend this amount on him. An extra 500K is what it costs to make the fight. Call his bluff. I mean, I think a lot of fans really sit down on if they want certain fights. I guess this one is just not that important. Jesse Rodriguez versus Sonny Edwards unification. They both made 6K apiece. Damn. But they little guys. The smaller you are, the less you make. They're going to hit your ass in taxes for 100K also. Shit. Yeah, I mean, but listen. Like I said, excuse me, Brian Norman Jr. also said, Brian Norman Sr. said that they'll take that 1.5K if they change the location. So what y'all think about that? He'll take everything as long as you change it from Philly to Vegas. That's what he said in the interview. The father said, look, we'll take that as long as you change it from Philly to Vegas. If we fight in Vegas, then we'll take everything y'all offering. So what y'all say? I don't think it's unreasonable. Boots wasn't making money because he couldn't get a fight. Now that the fight is in front of him, Eddie won't make the fight. So Boots is stuck in the same situation, right? Just give him the 500K, bro. The Boots ass beating is worth at least $2 million. That's how I feel like, bro. It's like Boots is tough, man. Like you don't know what could happen. Norman Jr. might not be the same afterwards. More than that, bro, just don't give him the money and change the location. Change the location then. Let the shit happen somewhere neutral. Let it happen in Vegas where they can't pay. They don't have to pay taxes. You know what I'm saying? And it'll be a neutral place. They'll go for that. You know what I mean? It sounds like it's really the money and they not ducking. They don't sound like they're scared. Boots is fighting a no-name guy. I have never seen so much sympathy for a boxer scared to fight in my life. He can't be scared if he said that he'll fight in New York, though, for the same amount of money. Actually, they trying to call Morrell now and Cruz also. Really? If the Sheiks puts money out there, go get it. It's different. Yo, for the love of money, man. Andy, that's who you talking about. Andy Cruz. Get the fuck out of here. That is crazy. B-side niggas need to learn to just sign a contract. Ever since that coin flip shit, I can't stand that coin flip. Please don't. That coin flip shit fucked me up. Boots whipped his ass in Philly already. Damn, yeah. I think they sparred twice, right? It's facts. I don't trust Norman Sr. They put that fight in Vegas, then something else will come up. Bet 100 it would. If it come up, then shit, somebody gonna be ducking for real. They ducking. If that's the damn truth. If that shit happened. Yo, why is Chris Colbert suspended from two different places on BoxRec? Just a quick question. I just really wanted to ask that real quick. I went on BoxRec. Yo, Chris Colbert is suspended in Minnesota where he got knocked out, which is understandable. Okay, and then he's suspended in Philly. Like, what the fuck is this? What he got? He got knocked out in Minnesota, but why is he suspended in Philly? What is up with that? I haven't seen. How are you suspended from two different places, yo? You didn't even fight in Philly. Don't you live in Philly? Only live in New York. You live in New York. You don't live in Philly. Like, what the hell happened in Philly? Why? What happened in Philly? This is a quick question, yeah. It's a quick question. I didn't know what was going on there. Didn't know what was going on there. I heard Tim Tszyu versus what's his name? Backham. More, I don't even know how to pronounce dude's name, but the dude that has the title, I think he has the IBF title. That's who he's fighting. He's 22-0, 16 knockouts. They fighting October 19th in Orlando, Florida on Prime. Turkey wants Tim to fight Bud in February also. I really like Tim Tszyu now. He had a shoulder injury. Who had a shoulder injury? My bad. Who you talking about? Salute to you, GD. What is good with you? What's popping? Cobra got knocked out all over the world. Exactly. Oh, you talk about that's why he can't fight in Philly because he had a shoulder injury? What are you talking about? What? I don't get it. I don't understand. They suspended that weirdo due to his chicken truck not passing inspection. Y'all wildin'. They need to make the fight. Boots is going to end up a great fighter that fought nobody. Yo, I don't want that for him. That's sad, Zach B. Just like Bud, make the fight. No one would care after it's all over. Who ducked? Oh my goodness. Y'all are hilarious though. I heard he was hurt. I heard it was the knockout. I don't know. Yeah, no, you didn't spell his name right. Hold up, bro. Why you spell his name right? What you been doing, Big Supreme? How'd you spell his name right? Had the correct spelling on the shit. Gigi said, I hope the Normans let Bob Arum know their worth and not fight on Keyshawn Davis undercard since they're champion. Yo, they bet not. Bet not. Chris Colbert had a shoulder injury. Now, how come these black boxers have so much demands for black boxers, but they fly to Japan, fly to Mexico, and fly to Australia and don't say shit? That's a good point, Big Supreme. That's a good question. Is Boots Ennis versus Norman Jr. pay-per-view fight? Would they get a ROI? I don't know, man. It's a good fight. I wouldn't necessarily think it's pay-per-view. For real. I made 1,200 on. Oh, that's why you gonna spell his name right. You getting his name right today. Huh? You made something with a comma in it? You getting his name right today? That's what you saying? I feel you. I ain't mad at you, yo. I'm not mad at you. Salute to Sean the Icon. What is good with you? Cobra was supposed to fight in Philly, but got hurt. That's why I said, okay, bet. Now I understand. He was supposed to fight before the fight happened. That's why there is no fight And that's why he suspended that. I got it. Understand. Understood. Still to Dante's boxing talk. He says Norman got the fight on Keyshawn undercard. Nigga can't sell out Magic City at 18. Cold blooded. Ryo say he ain't fighting until next year. Yo, what is going on with everybody trying? Stop trying. My Tank trying to dust his shoulders off, yo, so he can bust some ass next year, yo. Y'all trying to clutter his shit up with some meaningless fights. Fuck out of here. We supposed to get. Zepeda was supposed to say yes. Ryo, you get your ass in there. We about to talk about you next. Man, I need this Lomachenko and Shakur fight next year. Fuck everything else. That's what I want. I want them two next year for Tank. Shit funny as hell, y'all crazy. But I think Tim Zoo going beat that dude. What you think, Big Supreme? Who you put money on this time? Because I think Tim Zoo gonna bust that ass. I really do. He ain't really fought nobody for real. I don't think he fast. His hand speed is fast enough to fuck with Tim Zoo. My honest opinion there. Cool boy Steph was a unified champion. Still got on the plane for 16 hours just to get his ass kicked out. Yeah, it was. I think it was for some bread though. Eddie would lose a lot of money paying Norman $2 million, and Boots would have to get at least $3 million. I can't see that fight making a profit unless they can get some investors. They got, you see Turkey Al-Sheikh behind Tank left bicep. They got Turkey and Sheik. Turkey Al-Sheikh is giving away all type. He gave away $2 million when Bud fight happened. It's a lot of money they wasted on that. Akello, but for real, they don't need to give no extra money. They said they'll take the 1.5 as long as you move the location to Vegas. They said they're not going to fight in Philly if they're not going to give the extra $500K. So what's up with that? Like, what's up? Like, I don't see what's wrong with that. Move the shit to Vegas. That's the only thing you need to change on the contract, and they'll sign it. Yo, they need to call they bluff. Let's get it. Cool boy complaining about anyway hand wraps and right said shut the fuck. Right. I wouldn't have did it. I would have did my hand wraps the same, but I always thought he really didn't have a chin like that anyway. And y'all talking about somebody that's on some stuff that got hand wraps that make their punch hard. Of course he's gonna get stopped, bro. Everybody had well wishes, though. I did too, but bro, of course he's getting stopped. Of course he gets stopped. They're gonna have to hand out free turkey burgers and lobster tails at the Norman fight in addition to the strippers in order for the fight to sell out. Damn, Planet. WBO champion fighting on a contender undercard. If they really wanted smoke, they take that 1.5. Got to start somewhere. Who else Brian Norman going to make a meal against at 147? Nobody. 147 really ain't stacked. Like, I think this is the best fight though at the weight class for real. So it's really not that many people there that sell like that. Eddie paid 3.9 for Boots last fight in the purse bid. Tim Tszyu going to beat the shit out. I think he is too, yo. Me too, Big Supreme. There's more money in Vegas. I'm glad he getting a title shot though. Immediate salute to you. What's good with you, Miss Joette? What's good with you? What's poppin', Queen? Norman Sr. is gonna ask for corn flip also. Stop playing with me. Y'all funny as hell with that corn flip. That shit crazy. Said wear the hand wraps or no fight, nigga. Actually, I think the real reason why they don't want to move the fight to Vegas is because of Boots selling out the building in Philly. Otherwise, they probably move it. And honestly, if that's the case, why did y'all sign Boots? It's nobody else for him to really fight to get no. If Boots fight Mario Barrios, they better not have it in Philly. Y'all better have that shit in Texas. Like, bro, y'all, you can move anybody to Philly, yo. This is another title fight. Like I don't know, man. They're gonna have to figure it out. They got to figure it out. Remember when Kambosos said take 22% or no fight? Haney said yes, Mr. Yes, exactly. I love that emoji. That shit is so funny. They didn't even let Bill Haney in until the last minute. That's a fact. That is a fact. They ain't selling out in Vegas. No, I don't think they're gonna sell out at all. No, I don't think they're gonna sell. They might sell out in Philly though. You know what I'm saying? You're right about that, but it's a big nothing. It's a big waste. It's a big waste, and I feel the same way. It's gonna be hard for the man to get undisputed under Eddie Hearn. If people can be assholes just like Bud. Like Bud was an asshole. He didn't want to budge unless he got all of his shit. Period. He got all his little stipulations. If you're not willing to bend the back for a couple of these fighters, I don't see it. Like Mario Barrios, in my opinion, got a nice big following. I like Mario Barrios. And you have a fight in Texas, that's a bigger place. Hey, they can sell that out if they sell it well. But no, not everybody is gonna say yes to whatever the hell Eddie gives them. I don't think there's going to be that easy. I bet Bud didn't ask Jeff Horn or nope, because it was an easy fight. It was easy, and he already know. Easy, and that was his first fight coming in there getting that title. It was an easy title fight. No, he don't got no problems signing whatever. All BS aside, Norman Sr. doesn't think his son can beat Boots. Probably not. He would never say it or show it for real, though. He ain't supposed to. Ohio's up 45-6. I'm getting paid today. Go ahead with your bad self. Now, 2 more topics. We don't get on up out of here. Michaela Mayer is fighting Sandy Ryan on September 27th in New York. I'm being in the building. I'm going to that fight because I like Shushu. I'm gonna see Shushu, and I'm gonna see Xander Zayas is also on that card. Michaela Mayer and the girl Sandy Ryan. Michaela Mayer is 19-2 right now, and she's 34 years old. 5'9", 6'6" and a half inch reach. She lost to Alicia Baumgartner split decision in 2022, and she's coming off a loss to Natasha Jones by split decision. I think she won that fight though. But to Sandy Ryan, she's 7-1-1. She has 3 knockouts. She's 30 years old. 5'8.5". She lost by split decision in 2022 and a draw to Jessica McCaskill last year, and coming off of a stoppage win versus Terry Harper back in March of this year. I think this is going to be a good fight, y'all. I really do. This is going to be the main event to that card. Shushu and Xander Zayas will be on the undercard in New York next month. I kind of like Sandy Ryan. She got a pretty good fighting style, and I like Michaela Mayer. She stays busy. This is a bigger weight class that she's in. They got some beef though right now. Michaela Mayer had to switch trainers and the whole training gym and facility. I forgot who the guy that she trains with. It's a guy that everybody knows, a dark skinned dude. I can't remember what his name is. He trains a lot of people. But Sandy Ryan came in, like it's an interview with this, and I just don't want to play it. I don't got the time. But Sandy Ryan came in and tried to train under the same trainer as Michaela Mayer in the same gym without Michaela Mayer knowing. And when Michaela Mayer was about to find out, her trainer came and said that his assistant is going to train Ryan and she's not going to have nothing to do with it. And she's like, bro, that's your assistant. We run together. We do everything together. She's practically going to be training with us. You know what I mean? Which is a snake move. And she was mad about that shit. So she has a new trainer. Michaela Mayer has a new trainer and a new team. And she's fighting against her old trainer and her old team versus Sandy Ryan. So this is going to be good. Like, I really, I'm going to watch this for sure. Of course, I'm going to the fight, but I'm anticipating this fight. I think it's going to be entertaining. But Let me talk real quick about Tim Tszyu, man. Tim Tszyu's 21-1, 17 knockouts. Bruh, I think he's going to beat his ass. Yo, he already beat Terrell Goucher. He beat Tony Harrison, Carlos Ocampa, Brian Mendoza. And he's coming off of a loss, though, versus Sebastian Fondora in the split decision. And he was formerly the WBO champion. But in my opinion, bro, he was winning that fight. He was whipping Sebastian Fondora ass. Both of them look zombies by the middle of that fight because of the cuts. But, bruh, you say that's foul. Yeah, it is foul, bruh. He came in, she came in and like stole the whole shit and was acting like, this wasn't that and that wasn't this. But the trainer kind of let him do it. You know what I mean? It said it was fucked up. And one person gave her some insight on what was going on when she wasn't in the gym and told her that he thought everything was fucked up and what was going on. That's why she knows so much. And she ended up getting mad and leaving. And that is fucked up. Like, bro, because she said that they were cool at first. They wasn't friends, but they was cool. But she trying to act buddy. And like, she was like, no, I'm not. We're not going to give each other water and all that shit. You want what I want. Like, I want to take from you. I don't want to be your friends. And I was like, yo, I feel Michaela Miller on that shit, yo. Real talk. Nobody want to be your mother. Coach K. Yes, sir. That's what his name is. Matter of fact, we can hear a little piece of it because it's really not that long. I'll play the little video. Her interview is really not a long interview, and it's the beginning of it anyway. So shout out to Fight Night
champion. And they say the Spice Girl boxing, right? Michaela Mayer.
I won't post nothing. For
the WBO welterweight title in New York, headlining against Sandy Ryan. First and foremost, I've been around the gyms. I've kind of seen this kind of materialize a little bit. I've heard a lot of stories about what may have happened here at this location and that, but depending on how far you want to go down and dig into the well and give to the world, like what happened? Like, how did this whole entire situation transpire? Where you're a fighter trained by Coach K now facing a fighter trained by Coach K.
I mean, it's really not it's just kind of pretty straightforward, right? Like, Sandy started coming around. I did not expect Coach K to take her on full time. I thought it was her being out there was a one-time thing. And when I was heading out to my Tasha Jonas fight, that's when he told me that week, I'm bringing Sandy in. I'm going to let her train with Flick. I'm not going to train her. And I'm like, Flick is your assistant coach. We all do everything together. Like, we go on runs together. We're all in the gym when we're sparring. Like, you guys are a team. He knows that. He knows they're a team. But that was the excuse he gave me. Anyway, I had to go focus on the Jonas fight, so I went, did my thing. Didn't get the decision, and that's when it sort of like I faced this issue again because I thought coming back with the belt would be a conflict of interest, seeing as Sandy has the other belt and I'd want to unify. But the fact that I didn't get the belt, it was still a huge conflict of interest because now I should have it. My team should be helping me navigate my way back to that world title, whether it's through a rematch with Jonas, a fight with Sandy, or Price, whoever that is. They should be helping me navigate that, not training my competition.
That's fact.
And
your competition.
I didn't like it at all. I didn't make a move right away because Coach Al wanted me to kind of sit it out and see it through and see how it could work because he knows the grass isn't always greener on the other side, and uprooting your situation and finding another trainer at this stage in your career is like nobody ever wants to do that, right? And I wanted to be careful, but when I turned on the TV and I saw Coach K in her corner for the Harper fight, warming her up backstage in her corner, I knew I had to make a move because now I'm just being lied to, right? There's no transparency. So I had to make that move so that I could I had to get my ducks in a row so that when my next fight came up, my next camp started, that I had a corner that I could trust in, right? So kind of sucks that it's taken so long to get another fight because I fought Jonas in January and we tried to get that rematch. We tried, but Boxer couldn't give us a date, so we had to start looking in other directions. Now, in hindsight, it was good. I needed that time because, again, I had to get my ducks in a row, figure everything out, and ultimately, I feel like I am in an even better position. I leveled up with my team. I'm really confident in my corner. My new coach, Kofi Jantula. Coach Al, obviously, is still always here. He's going to be here this week. But it all worked out. When we couldn't get that Jonas fight, I told my team, make Sandy an offer. We're not in the same gym anymore, so there should be no reason. And another reason why I knew like I couldn't stick around is because they were going to try and keep the peace. I heard agree. Coach K told Matchroom all.
So what she's saying is, when she was fighting Jonas or whatever, that's when Sandy was making her move onto the gym and to Coach K and her old team and shit like that. And then she was mad about it. And she was trying to keep the peace because she's the competition, and the team already knew that, what route she was going, and they knew that Sandy was the competition. So when she brought him in there, she was mad about it. But after the fight, they tried to patch everything over and smooth everything over while Sandy was staying there. So she was like, fuck that, I'm out. And then when she left, she was like, I want to fight Sandy. So she made this fight because she's mad about the whole gym situation, and she's the competition.
I'll train Sandy as long as she never fights Michaela. And that's when I knew I had to find another situation, because now you're affecting my opportunities. Instead of helping me navigate those fights, you're navigating around me. And that's not cool, right? That's the opposite of what a coach should be doing. So, whatever. It is what it is. I left. I got a better situation, and I said, "Get that girl a contract. Let's make the fight happen."
Is there because I know you explained the trainer situation, the personal side between you and Sandy. Is it personal with her as well, because she essentially came into a trainer, a fighter situation, and then how did that? I guess I'm saying
Yeah, no, Sandy reached out to me after the Jonas fight, saying that she thought I won, and she realized she was in my territory. She didn't realize until she got to the fight or got to Vegas and started training. And I'm like, you knew exactly what you were doing, because I've known Sandy for a while. She could hit me up and been like, hey, guess what? I'm coming to Vegas. I'm gonna start training with you, but she didn't, because she knew that it was kind of a snake move. And listen, at the end of the day, Coach K's his own person, Sandy's her own person. They're going to do what they got to do to make the best decisions for their career. Fine, do that. But so do I. And I wasn't going to stick around in that situation. And I told her straight up, I was like, this is not cool to me. I don't understand what you thought, why you thought this was a good idea. But, I'm in your weight division. We're going to fight. And she was convinced that we weren't going to fight. And I'm like, oh, no, we're going to fight. Just wait.
Just wait.
I'm pursuing you. You know that, right? You're on my hit list. Jonas is on my hit list. Lauren Price, you guys are all on my hit list. Especially since I didn't get that decision against Jonas. Now you're even higher up on my hit list. So, I don't know. Obviously don't have respect for her in that sense. Not going to be buddy-buddy with her. I don't know if Kate thought we were just going to run the mountain together and chill and watch each other spar and give each other water. What did you think that was going to do? That's never been me. I'm never going to be that type of fighter or athlete. That's just not me. I'm going in there to take what's yours. I want to take from you. I want to beat you. I want to be buddy-buddy with you and training buddies with you. That's just never going to be me. So, there's bad blood in that sense. Yeah, fuck her. Right? I want to whoop her ass and take her belt. So I'm not going to be friends with her.
I appreciate you wanting all this.
Yeah, that's enough of that. But yeah, I feel as though I want to see it for all of those reasons, man. For all of those reasons. Damn, she really wants to eat. Yeah, she want that fight, yo. She want that shit. Yo, y'all funny as shit in the comment section. And get a standing 8 count. But all right, last topic. Yeah, Tank might be fighting Ryo. Ryo was 14-2 with only 9 knockouts, bro. But that's over the 50% percentile. He's a southpaw, 25 years old, 5'10" with a 70-inch reach. He is the WBA champion at 140 pounds. And I think he's green, in my opinion. No, he might not be green, but as far as what I see, salute to Talib Cunningham. What is good with you, sir? Definitely appreciate you for coming by. Everybody hit that like button before we get on up out of here. But when it comes to Rayo, man, in my honest opinion, when he fought Edward De Los Santos, bro, Edward De Los Santos set him up with some one-on-one boxing, some one-on-one setup type shit, and it worked. Knocked out Teofimo twice in sparring. Yeah, I heard. I even seen one in the sparring when he dropped him. He dropped Teo. But Rayo surprised Edward De Los Santos. He surprised him. He was going for the knockout in the first round. Edward De Los Santos really wasn't prepared for that. He didn't think that he was going to come out there swinging for the fences like he did, and he did. And he dropped Edward De Los Santos. Edward De Los Santos immediately went to his knee, looked at him, and game plan. He got up, waited a little bit, and got up when he wanted to get up. He got up, beat the count, and he set him up, yo. He set him up. He got him wobbly. He set him up again, got him wobbly again. Clocked him twice, real good times. Back Rayo up to the ropes, and then he started hitting Rayo like he was tapping a heavy bag. But if a boxer's forehead was on a heavy bag and he was just tapping a heavy bag, that's what he was doing to Rayo when Rayo back was on the ropes. Rayo fell for it and opened up from his high guard to throw something hard. I said, yeah, and that is when Edward De Los Santos threw the really short, crisp ass right. It was real short, crisp ass hook. That was the beginning of past the beginning of the end, but that was pretty much the end, bro. He was knocking him down, and he got up. He couldn't recover. He knocked him down again. That was the end of the fight. He stopped him because he did some green shit. Being the fact that I know Edward hit like that. And he had this dude arms and legs doing a flamingo or some new type dance. Edward De Los Santos had Rayo's both his arms went in the air behind his head when he got hit. Bruh, wacky inflatable 2-man arms when he got hit by Edward De Los Santos, bruh. When he get hit by Tank, it's going to be the same type of outcome, bro. That's all I really want to say about Tank. About Tank versus versus Rayo, bro. It's yo. That shit is Tank gonna beat the shit out of him, in my opinion. It's that fight lasts as long as Tank wanted to last. He's gonna stop Rayo, in my honest opinion. Yeah, get back to the basics. Yeah, Rayo came 20 pounds heavier to fight Pitbull. Poor Pitbull. The hook got him right. Pitbull throws hooks, but he came in heavier. Shout out to the Resistance. Salute to everybody that came in the building, bro. I'm going to get on up out of here. It's fights that's coming on the Zone. The Zone has 2 cards. I believe it's a fight at 7 and it's a fight at 7:30. 2 different cards. The card I will be watching is the one that's headlining with Diego Pachenko. I like Diego Pachenko. I forgot the dude's name that he's fighting. But that's going to be what I am watching. Salute to everybody that came in the building. This is your girl. Hit the like button. First Lady out. Salute, peace, and blessings to everybody that came in the building. Like, share the channel. Support the channel. See you next Saturday, every Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Holla at your girl.
I'm working outside.
Penny X.
Perfect.